Hello everybody, welcome back to another game collection update video. I know it's been quite a while since I made the last one. I think that was back in June or so, I want to say. So that's basically why today's video is going to be such a big one, because it's been a while. So there's definitely quite a bit of things here to go through. But yeah, anyways, I should probably just get started here, and yeah, we're gonna be starting basically just in order of console here. So to start with the PlayStation 2, first up we got Persona 3 FES. This is a game I've been wanting to get for PS2 for quite a while. I thought, I should probably act now to get a nice copy of it before Persona 3 Reload comes out, because I don't know, maybe copies could get more expensive after Reload releases, which I'm definitely excited for that game later this year. That's like easily my most anticipated game of 2024. But yeah, I haven't played much of FES so far, sadly. I've only gone around, I want to say 5 hours, like 5 or so hours into FES. But yeah, I'm definitely loving Persona 3. I mean, I'd probably still say at the moment, Persona 4 Golden is my favorite game in the series, but yeah, Persona 3 could easily grow on me. I'm like, it's probably my favorite soundtrack out of the series. I'm just personally loving this game so far, so, I would like to play more of the OG Persona 3 before, Reload. So, yeah, I have like a month to do that, but anyways, yeah, there we go. Persona 3 FES for the PlayStation 2. And the only other PS2 game we got here is Tourist Trophy. Now, this is something pretty interesting. It's basically just Gran Turismo 4, but with motorbikes. That's literally what it is. Like, even the menus are nearly the same. The HUD is super similar. Like, it's basically just like if this was released today, this would literally just be a motorbike DLC expansion to Gran Turismo. But yeah, it's a neat game. I will admit, I'm kind of ass at it. Yes, that is a skill issue, but I think this is a neat game. It also has some really good soundtrack. Like, a lot of people talk about the music to Gran Turismo 3 and 4, and I love the music in those games, but honestly, Tourist Trophy is a pretty banging OST as well. I think it's pretty underrated. So yeah, Tourist Trophy, neat little game there for the PlayStation 2. Next up, we got a few, 2 games here for the PS3. First off, we got Dirt 2. I've played some games in Dirt series before. I have the 3rd game on PC. I remember trying the 4th game on like Xbox Game Pass a few years back. I think Dirt 3 is pretty fun, but honestly, Dirt 2, like, the amount of detail in man, like, this game is immersive, and like the detail this game has is insane. For, I think it was 2009, right? Yeah, 2009. This game is, like, I've heard this is like one of the best racing games of all time, and I can see what all the hype is about. Dirt 2, this game is amazing. This game goes hard, and also, yeah, since, I mean, usually old racing games are pretty cheap, so I mean, yeah, if you still have a PS3 or 360, I would definitely recommend picking up Dirt 2 if you're into racing games and don't already have it, because this game is amazing. And man, it also still looks pretty good today for being from 2009. Which, yeah, this game's gonna be like 15 years old later this year. But anywho, yeah, there we go. Dirt 2 for the PlayStation 3. And the only other PS3 game we got here is Resonance of Fate. This game, pretty interesting little JRPG here. It's made by Tri-Ace, which they are known for making the Star Ocean series. I've always wanted to try a Star Ocean game, but I don't know, just never have. I don't know, maybe I should get the recent, I think it's an HD 2D remake of Second Story that came out a few months back. Yeah, I've played a bit of Resonance of Fate, and definitely has an interesting like combat system. I haven't played much of it, but would like to play more of it. I think this is a pretty interesting little game here. I'll try different RPG ones, and also, yeah, I'm quite liking what I've played so far. I think it's a neat little game. You know, I might as well just get this out, since this is the only, well, one of the two on the Xbox games here. We got Final Fantasy Type 0 HD for the Xbox One. I've heard things about Type 0 in the past. Obviously, this game originally came out on the PSP, but it was Japanese only. So this was the first time it was released in the US. And honestly, Type 0 is actually pretty fun from what I played so far. I'm definitely enjoying Type 0. I got a few hours into the game. And yeah, it also came with a demo of 15. Obviously, that code is Wong Kong. Day 1 edition. Haha. Yeah, this is one of the games I got a while ago. I mean, I got this game in like July alongside the Torch Trophy and the PS3 games there. Yeah, maybe I should have just made another game collection update video a few months back. But I mean, hey, at least this will be a nice long video with a lot of content. But yeah, Final Fantasy Type 0, haven't played much so far, but I would like to play more. Yeah, definitely a neat little game. And next up, we got 3 titles for the PlayStation 4. Here we got Dragon Quest Heroes. So I did try this game out back in like late 2022, early 2023, because I downloaded it off PlayStation Plus Extra, and actually really liked the game. It's basically, you know, a Warriors style Dragon Quest game. If you've ever played, you know, like Dynasty Warriors, Hyrule Warriors, or whatever. Yeah, this game is honestly pretty fun. I'm quite enjoying it. And, you know, I liked it enough from trying it out on PS Plus Extra that I did want to get an actual copy of it. And, hey, luckily enough, the local GameStop just so happened to have a great condition, complete copy of it. Yeah, and actually a very cool thing is, this is a PS4 game. I guess what, has a full color manual, which is very cool to see. Like, yeah, that's very nice. It's, let's just say uncommon to see a PS4 game that isn't like an indie game or something, or like part of limited run games, that has a full color, even just a manual in general, so that's definitely cool. Yeah, Dragon Quest Heroes is a neat game. I keep saying neat a lot, but definitely liking that game. Definitely enjoying it. Yeah, next up we have Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, and yes, I will acknowledge this is a scuffed copy. I mean, this has definitely been through a lot, dude. Yeah, it sounds like crispy when you open up the case here. Anywho, but yeah, even as like some like advertisements, I think PlayStation exclusive missions. Oh boy. And what else have we got here? Oh, we're like downloading this Hobbit game off the Google Play Store. Oh boy. Obviously, since later this year, this game will be 10 years old. Yeah, I bet that app is definitely long gone. You can assure that whatever that Hobbit mobile game is. But yeah, from what I played Shadow of Mordor, I find it to be a pretty fun game. It has very similar combat to like the Batman Arkham games. I mean, even as someone who, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care that much for Lord of the Rings, never really got into it. This is just genuinely a fun game, and the Nemesis system, which I'm sure people have talked about for years, it's a great system. Yeah, it's just really cool how some like random ass enemy you fight can come back and I don't know, whatever. And that's what I was trying to say. I haven't played much. Yeah, most of these games I haven't played that much of. Some of them I've put quite a few hours into, but anyways, would like to play more Shadow of Mordor, because I'm definitely liking this game. I think it's a pretty neat little game. Yeah. Anyways, and the last PS4 game we got here is Theatrhythm Final Bar Line. Yeah, the reason I was holding off on making this video, because I would have made it closer to Christmas, but I just got this game in the mail like today from Amazon. And yeah, this game, I played the demo before and put a few hours into it, so obviously I wanted to get the full game. And yeah, it's just a great, yeah, rhythm game with a whole boatload of Final Fantasy music in it, from all the mainline games and the spin-offs, including Type Zero. And even some like random, like even like some of the mobile games like Record Keeper and Mobius Final Fantasy or whatever. That was definitely interesting to see stuff like that in there. Yeah, this game is great. Seems that, yeah, the PS4 version goes for less than the Switch version since on Amazon. I got this for about 20 bucks while the Switch version is like 30. But yeah, this game is great. And yeah, if you have any interest in Final Fantasy and rhythm games and haven't tried this game, and yeah, I would definitely recommend playing the demo because it does let you transfer progress over to the full game, and yeah, it's just a great time. And yeah, anywho, but now time for some big boy titles here, because starting with the PlayStation 5, we got Final Fantasy 16. This is like the game I was it's like my most anticipated game for 2023, and man, does this game deliver. This game goes hard. This is the alternative box art for the game. This is the Japanese box art. I think it's pretty cool that it does have reversible cover art. You can see the original box. I was at that 14 advertisement because, you know, Yoshi P has to shill his other game. But yeah, anyways, the other box art does go pretty good as well. But honestly, this looks a bit cleaner since doesn't have the ESRB rating. Yeah, anyways, yeah, Final Fantasy 16, I'm loving this game so far. I've gotten about like 5 or so hours into it as I've been streaming it here on my channel. And yeah, I'm loving FF16. This game is really living up to the hype. And oh my gosh, it is, oh man, it's one of the craziest intros I've ever witnessed in a game, period. Like the opening 2 hours are just insane. Like, if you have a PS5 and have yet to play the demo, like, check this game out. This game is bonkers. This game goes hard, and it's insane. Anyways, wouldn't be surprised if it, potentially becomes one of my favorite games of all time. Who knows? Next up, we got Gran Turismo 7 for the PlayStation 5. I did get, obviously, GT Sport on PS4, and this game is, like, I don't know, it doesn't really feel that much like a follow-up. I mean, it just sort of feels like in a more expanded version of Gran Turismo Sport, I guess I would say that. Like, it's still a great game, like, obviously, microtransactions aside, because, you know, there's a lot of drama surrounding that. I'm personally enjoying Gran Turismo 7. You know, obviously, graphics great. You can say that about a lot of modern racing games, although doesn't Forza Motorsport 8 like still reuse original Xbox car models? Or I don't want to get into any controversial stuff like that or whatever. But anyways, yeah, I'm definitely enjoying Gran Turismo 7. I'm personally liking the whole cafe system they got for the single player. I don't know, it's neat collecting all these cars and stuff. You definitely collect cars way faster in 7 than you did in Sport. Yeah, I'm personally quite enjoying Gran Turismo 7 so far. Going to be a pretty neat game. Next up, here we have Marvel's Spider-Man 2 for the PS5. I was actually just playing this game a few hours ago. I'm very, very close to the end on the PS5. It says I'm about like 95% through the game, so I probably only have like an hour, maybe not even an hour, I don't know, of the game left until I finish it. Definitely can, I don't know, may finish it tomorrow or something. But yeah, Spider-Man 2, this game is amazing. I would definitely rate it above Miles Morales. I can't say about the first game, because the thing is, I haven't played Spider-Man PS4. I have not played the 2018 game, but I'm definitely really enjoying Spider-Man 2 so far. This game is great, and yeah, it's definitely gonna be the first game of the year I finish, or the first game I finish this year. to say. Yeah, Spider-Man 2. Man, what a game. Anyhow, and also, the 19 inches, but anyway. Next up, we got the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, Volume 1. And, I haven't gotten to MGS 1, 2, and 3 yet, because I'm actually currently playing through, the original Metal Gear, for 1987, the MSX version. Because I don't hear that many people talk about the MSX games, so I thought it would be cool to experience them myself before going into the Solid games. I will be streaming the Solid games at some point on the channel, but that's going to be after I get through the MSX games, because, I don't think it would be exactly very interesting to watch me stream MSX games, especially since they're kind of the games that, like, you're going to want a guide for them, like, I probably would not be able to get through Metal Gear 1, or at least get very far in the game, without, like, YouTube guides or whatever, but anyways, definitely can't wait to get to these games, because I've heard they're all amazing. I've really only played the more, the later games in the series, like Rising and MGS5, yeah, definitely can't wait, to get to these games. I don't know, I have a feeling, maybe especially MGS2, maybe Sons of Liberty is going to be my favorite of the three, I don't know, could be Snake Eater. Anywho, definitely excited to get to those games. Next up, we got Need for Speed Unbound. This is actually, I've yet to even actually play this game yet. I've got it installed and everything, I just haven't actually played it. But yeah, I really enjoyed, I personally liked Need for Speed Heat. Yeah, I thought that game was pretty good. In front of Scene of Unbound, this game does look to be pretty good. I know the whole, kind of cartoonish art style the game has is a bit controversial, but I personally think it's neat. I think it's neat to have a racing game, a modern racing game, to have an actual art style, more so than just basically just being flat out realism. I think that's neat, of having it trying to, stick out, from, a bunch of other modern racing games around. But yeah, definitely can't wait to get to Need for Speed Unbound. It'll be nice getting to that game, but I can't say much about it at the moment, since, well, I haven't actually played the game. And, the last, I guess, normal, because I'm saving the two big box games over there for last. We got Sonic Frontiers. I've only played about an hour of the game so far. I think I'll probably get deeper into this game after I finish Spider-Man 2. But yeah. I'm definitely finding Frontiers pretty interesting so far. Cyberspace levels, they're definitely, it's kind of similar to the Boost formula when it's in the cyberspace levels, but I don't know, it's definitely different spin on things. And then the actual kind of open world, or I guess they call it open zone or whatever, the combat is pretty interesting, I guess. Boss battles are quite cool. Still, I can't say that much about Frontiers, since I'm only an hour into the game, but also, man, that soundtrack. Whenever Undefeatable or not Find the Flame from FF16, Find Your Flame, whenever those songs actually end up playing in the game itself, I'm gonna be feeling something, alright. Anyways, yeah, if we can't wait to play more of Frontiers, because I've heard it's a pretty good game overall, from what I've heard in the fan base. Most people seem to like Frontiers, so, anyways, but yeah, with the two, games with big boxes here left, we got Lego 2K Drive, which is the only other Xbox game here, which is a, cross-gen Xbox One Series X game. It comes with, a little, Lego, buildable car, or whatever, well, 3-in-1, because the whole, I guess one of the gimmicks of the game is that, your car can just transform also into a boat or a plane, at any point. Whenever you come in contact with some surface or whatever, but anyways, this game, I thought, if this game looks pretty interesting. It is neat to see, Lego, because, I think that was the first real Lego game, right? Was Lego Racers? No, that was Lego Island, but, it is cool to see LEGO, like, branching out into different genres for their games again after they did kind of milk that same formula for, like, a solid, like, decade or so, for all their games. So it is neat to see them, like, branching out with, you know, different gameplay genres for their games again. So that's if we need to see. Yeah, anyways, there we go. LEGO 2K Drive for, I'll just say Xbox since, you know, it's cross-gen. Anyways, and the last game here is No More Heroes 3, for the PS5's Day 1 edition, which comes with a bunch of cool extra stuff. There's the actual game case, but also comes with, like, a good chunk of the soundtrack on CD. Like, it's not the entire soundtrack, but, like, having the soundtrack on an actual CD is awesome, because most of the times nowadays, if a game comes with its soundtrack, it's just in, like, digital code, and I don't really care about that personally. But having it come on an actual CD is really cool. And, well, I can also, you know, utilize that nice feature on the PS3 where you can, like, copy music from a CD, onto the console's hard drive, which is pretty neat. Yeah. Now, I already had this game on the Switch, as you did see in a previous, collection update video. But yeah, I wanted to get it on PS5 because I was enjoying the game, but, like, the thing that was kind of, you know, holding a bit of that back was definitely the game just did not run well on the Switch. I'm gonna be honest, it kind of ran like ass. Like, definitely it suffers from frame rate problems, but on the PS5 here, just basically a nice locked, like 4K, 60 frames per second. And yeah, definitely been able to enjoy the game a lot more. I finished episode 5. I do plan on streaming more of this game at some point. But yeah, I'm loving No More Heroes 3 so far. This game is amazing, and yeah, definitely can't wait to get back to it. Also comes with a Stand to Destroy license plate, which is definitely something, and also a big fat art book, which is neat as well. Yeah, like, this is how you do a Day 1 edition. Like, this doesn't even really cost more. This is basically what you get for just getting the game physically. I mean, yeah, like, I guess they did do a lot of copies of this, because, I mean, the port of this game to PlayStation and Xbox, that came out, like, in like, late 2022, and I got this in October 2023, and I was still able to get a Day 1 edition fine a year after launch. But, yeah, that'll be it for this video. Yeah, definitely a lot I had to go through here. I mean, it was nice doing one of these after not doing them for, you know, quite a while. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the, yeah, by far the biggest game collection update video I've ever done here. Yeah, a lot of banger games here. Definitely can't wait to stream more Final Fantasy 16. And finish Spider-Man 2 as well. Play more Persona 3. Just a lot of great games here to play. Yeah, anyways, that'll be it for today's video, or, well, tonight's video, whenever you're watching this. Yeah, anyways, that'll be it. I have no idea when the next game collection update video, I can't, like, say when these are, or whatever. Anyways, yeah, that'll be it for this video. Anyways, see ya.